All right, we're back now. I had to redo this video because at the top it says, please keep confidential. So I got to keep this confidential here. Hello, Mr. Clay. Please provide a quote for your opinion on whether I should rent or buy a home. I would like you to evaluate this with respect to my work, industry, income, debt, savings, location, family size, which I'll provide to you. I would accept either a video or an email response, whichever is cheaper and more convenient. Regards, we'll keep you anonymous. And so I say, okay, well, give me the data. You say location, you're in the Midwest. You have a STEMish job, which makes a fair income. We got I'll say you have a child. Let's just say that. You have a wife. You have some debts. You have significant savings. And you're renting right now. That I will presume keeps it anonymous. And your question is, should I rent or is it time to buy a house? We're currently living in a one-bedroom house, so starting to feel very cramped. Also, given the price, I feel like I'm throwing money into the wind. Everyone is encouraging me to buy a home. The thought that goes through my mind is if I paid off my debts first, then I would be able to make larger payments on the house and thus avoid that initial buildup of interest. However, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing that $1,270 in rent evaporate each month. Yeah, I can understand. Regardless, we are going nuts trying to take care of this baby in a one-bedroom house, so we are very interested in moving, whether it's into a rental or our own home. Whether we rent or buy, we would insist on a house that is situated in a safe neighborhood. The city isn't always the friendliest of places, which I was kind of surprised you said that because the times I've been there, it's been very friendly, but I didn't spend a lot of time there, so I'm sure there's bad parts of town. And predictably, the good neighborhoods can be rather expensive. Kind regards, such and such. All right, here's the deal. I would take the 24 something. Hang on. Just pay off your car. Let's do that. Let's pay off your car. Pay off your car. Because that's accruing interest. So that you make a nice immediate tax-free rate of return paying off your car. The other one I want to pay off because it's 0% interest. And yes, you guys are the ideal candidate to buy a house. Now, this is the key thing. This is the key thing. The only reason I say it because you got a kid, you got a wife, you have your job, you're anchored to the job. The wife stays home, takes care of the kid. God bless her. And since you work in a field that I presume is stable, now you got the Ward Cleaver kind of thing going on. How can I put it? If you're confident that you're going to work there for 7 years, like this is where you're going to be. You're going to be in that town for this many years. And ideally that job. Then yes, I'd recommend you get a house. Because you are right, you're throwing that $1,300 a month away. And you probably should be able to find a house that meets your needs in a nice part of town, or at least safe part of town, for that amount, that monthly amount. I was going to say if it's possible, I don't know if your folks live nearby, but if you guys could move in with your folks or her folks for a couple of months to really shore up your finances, get the money for a down payment, that might work. But yes, you guys, assuming your job is stable, yeah, a one-bedroom apartment essentially. Oh, that's got to be cramped, man. And you're wasting the money. I would be willing to pay a little bit more than your $1,300 a month, especially if you could find a place near your work. So there's less of a commute. You got more time. That'd be worth it. I mean, not an extra $1,000 a month, but it would be worth it. But yeah, no, you're the ideal candidates for that. I know they always rent by 5% rule. Mine more like, do you got kids or not? You got kids, so you probably might want to get a house. But this is all contingent on the fact that you think your job is stable. It'll still be there. Try not to give it away. And you should be able to. Hang on, let me see. Just seeing what the average mortgage is in your area. Oh, wait, that's the rate. Average mortgage payment. Let's do that. Lowest average. Oh, that's the state you're in, not the city. Yeah, you should hang on. Okay, here we go. Average monthly mortgage payment, $1,500 per month, according to U.S. Census Bureau. By region. China. Where is your state? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Your rent and your average monthly payment for a house is about the same. So it should be affordable for you. You should be able to find a house. So yeah, I would buy. I would buy. Now keep in mind, you got to do your due diligence. You got to find the right house. Take your time in finding the house. You're in no rush. I know you kind of are. It's inconvenient, but just suffer. Okay, suffer so you get yourself the right house. Take your time. But yes, I think you are the candidate for the house. So there we go. Hey, Ahmed's back. Ahmed, where have you been? How to calculate the alpha, Aaron. I used to know that. Now it's just on the internet for free. I just type it in. Seeking alpha. Do it, bro. We're going to find the alpha. Actually, you can. They're called quants, and they're math geniuses. They are not business majors. Those are statisticians and programmers. The guy in The Big Short, that guy who was played by Batman. I'm Batman. Whatever his name was, that guy was a physics major, a physicist. He wasn't a business major. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, aholeconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.